Only one kid in history had ever attempted what Benny was about to. And he got eaten. So we were worried. Real worried. Even when Benny brought out the secret weapon. Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
We can't let him do this, man.
What's up, guys? It's the Slate Lace Podcast. As you can see, we got some heat on the table, so you know it's a sneaker episode. Also indicated by this little giant sneaker lit up right there.
That's true.
You know, come on, y'all.
Jordan ones do it.
You should know our patterns by now. We still got to get like an on-air slate, though.
Well, yeah, we working on that,
Yeah,
you know, and I got my movie posters, too. I just haven't bought frames for them because I thought it'd be cool to...
You want to, put one up when we record, like a movie one?
At least my favorite Western.
Okay,
you know, put that
Try to
behind.
hang it up or something
Yeah.
like that. I see you. Season 2, some changes will be coming.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we
Get
trying to
ready
work
for
it
season
out.
2, you know, slowly but surely.
Yeah, come on, y'all. Give us some time. Anyways, thanks for sticking with us this long. Let's get right into it. Kick of the day. As you can see, I'm going to start. I
They
got
clean.
the classic Doc. You know, had to go with that white on white.
They clean,
white
beat
laces.
up and clean.
Look, I knew he was going to try to crack
They
me
beat up,
on
but
the
they
shoe
clean.
hygiene. Look. Give me a break. So first of all, a couple things. When you're dealing with all whites,
I don't want to hear it. It's still no excuse. They could still be clean.
the slightest, like, briefest wear, I'll just wear these to, like, one little get-together. It's going to be dusty. So I do got a shoe plug out here in the valley. I got to take it to homie and get him to scrub these up a little bit. I know y'all go to Jason Marks, right?
Yeah, we go to Mark.
You and Legend?
Yeah.
Y'all travel to that Jason Marks. See, I don't travel. I go right around the corner. It's Valley Gang out here. I go right around to the corner and get these cleaned up. But yeah, they beat up a little bit. I got to get them clean. The bottoms, I'll show y'all. It's just atrocious. But I love these, man. This is one of my favorite pairs of Docs. I know I say that to every Doc I bring on here, but that's just because I love the brand. But these white on whites is definitely unique. They definitely draw attention when you walk out with them. People are like, oh, you got the all whites? Like, yep, I'll be rocking them with my purple pants, my purple Dickies. It's always a good look, and they go with everything, so you can't
Yes,
go
they
wrong.
do. You'll never go wrong with whatever you put on.
But yeah, it's just the standard boot, just in all white, you know. Love them. Get you a pair. These is about $140, so they're not even that pricey.
Dang, not even bad at all.
Not even bad. And they're going to last you a lifetime, so definitely get them. Blair, what you got?
First of all, every shoe should last you a lifetime if you wear them correctly.
Okay.
You know, when you
And you
clean
put 'em back in the box,
correctly, and you
right?
put them back in the box.
I ain't got
you
no
know, and you
boxes.
put them back in the bag, and you do what you're supposed to do. The only thing that is the challenge is, you know, a lot of Nike Air products. You know, they have the crushing and the crumbling of the midsole. So that's the only downside. But for the most part, you can keep your shoes forever if your foot doesn't grow and you treat them right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
treat
we're
'em like a
adults in the
lady.
game, so ours probably ain't going to, our foot ain't growing no more.
You know, definitely not. Definitely grew up a long time ago. But so yeah, I had been mentioning, you know, my love for the Nike Waffle Racer.
This is heat.
You know,
And I did think these were the Daybreaks, though, when he first pulled them
so
out.
Nike Daybreak Waffle Racer, LD 1000. A lot of them they already have the waffle sole. You know, all you need is your waffle mix, and if you can kind of heat it up, you know, you can make waffles on these bad boys.
Okay, so the difference is the outsole, the bottom, from the Daybreak.
The Daybreak still has this waffle
Oh, it does.
thing at the bottom. The difference is just like even the back heel is always the same, but it's up here in like the front toe box and things like that.
Okay.
There's little differences there.
So
that
minute,
make
though.
the
They're
shoe.
very, like, small differences.
Very small differences, and the OG pair
See, I
of
was
the
on
day.
track, y'all. Come on
But
now.
and they always have the nylon as well. But
That's right there.
the thing is about the Daybreak is the OG pair is actually gold
Ooh,
and red. Yeah,
that might be something to cop.
Yeah, they did a remake in 2019. The problem is that they didn't stay true. So like this back heel tab is the same color as the bottom heel, when it's actually supposed to be the same color as the Nike Check, which is also the red.
Mr.
Or
OG
burgundy.
is gonna let you
Yeah,
know.
so I try to
All
be
right?
I try to be an OG purist. So here is a Nike Waffle Racer, which is very
is key,
close
man.
to the OG. The only thing that is slightly off to any of my Nike purists that are watching is the tab here. The front tab is not the same as when it first came out in the 70s. But other than that, everything else true and true. If you have the Nike Deluxe Chronicles, you know, you flip it open, you turn your pages like we're in church, you know, and you will find this colorway along with a lot of the other colorways that
You
I
gotta
do
get
have.
that book, man.
It needs to be a nice little coffee stand type something, but
Look,
You
I like
know.
that this is like very minimalistic and it's got this like nice little mesh here, the suede. It's very like thin.
It's
I like
perfect,
it,
really.
you know?
I mean, one of the biggest things too about this is like, where are you really gonna have to clean when you got to clean these bad boys, right? I mean, the bottom is black, so you already
Yeah,
good
just
there.
that back.
If you want to cheat it, you already know I'm gonna clean this anyway, because black still needs to be clean. You know what I mean? That's like buying
Yeah, I ain't
a
doing all
black
that.
T-shirt, and I'm not gonna put it in the washing machine. It's gonna have to go in there at some point. You know what I'm saying? You wash that, so you gotta wash this. But
hygiene.
it's shoe hygiene. But honestly, other than that, is you put your laces in the wash and you maybe clean right around here at the
Yeah.
the
The heel, yeah.
the heel area. But other than that, man, these can stay clean. So that's what I do love about the Nike Waffle Racer. Other than it's just straight heat.
It is heat, man. It
And
is.
you know, people also have a soft spot for them because then they went and did the Sakai and all those other things, and so that just
Remixed
shows
them.
that it just shows that Waffle Racer is king.
Yeah, they put just a unique spin on a modern classic.
Yes, they
but
did.
These is the modern classics that you
Bam.
gotta get. So I definitely gotta
Bam.
get my hands on a pair of those too.
Yeah, I mean, and they not. And the crazy thing is because people don't really know truly too much about them. They're not even expensive. I mean, you might, you probably could pay like $130 for these.
Okay,
You know,
that's
and
not
there's
bad.
some that are about $60. It really varies in price. The ones that are basically OG or closest to being OG will be a little bit more expensive, and the ones that are not, you could probably get for basically nothing. The crazy thing is though, is that the minute people actually know what these shoes are, they could easily be like $400, $500. I
Yeah,
mean, they heat to
exactly.
me,
The
and
resale.
I hope they never get to that price because
Yeah.
I want to be able to
Don't get any ideas.
get my hands on them, but I just know how the people are.
But look, the Slate Lace gang, we've dropped cash on sneakers, but whenever we want the bargain first.
Oh, for sure, for
Dropping
sure.
cash is the
For
last
sure.
resort. We not trying to say we
Yeah.
got money like that. We don't.
We definitely don't.
So
Far
we looking
from
for
it.
the bargain, but there are
Yeah.
some shoes that we just need, and we will spend that pretty penny. But anytime we can get that deal, we getting the deal.
gonna get
Anytime
the
we
deal.
can bid, we gonna bid.
For sure.
So-
I mean, that's why I've still never pulled on the 327
Especially
Casablanca
Blair,
yet.
yeah. Especially
I just
Blair, he
I
gonna
can't
bid.
I can't do it.
And
but
you know Legend gonna bid. So yeah.
but I definitely I love this shoe
Yeah.
along with all the other ones that I got. But
Yep.
yeah,
But it looks like you got a box there.
I do got a box.
So lately things been coming to the house.
Not to you act like there's been 60 boxes that got to the house.
Look.
We've got a couple unboxings here. I just pulled on
There's
things
been
that were
some
little to no
things
money.
coming. Vinny is out here shopping. So
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but obviously I did have a birthday coming up.
yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
That's true. You got to treat yourself sometimes.
I had to treat myself to a couple pair of shoes.
All right.
One of these ones I had mentioned on the channel multiple times.
So this
I
one you brought up.
This one I brought
Okay.
up plenty of times, so I just figured, okay, I'm gonna get it, bring it on this channel,
Show the people.
and show the people. I personally think they heat. I remember even sending you the text before we even mentioned them on the show that I loved them, and you said you thought they was cool.
Was I jazzed? I wasn't too jazzed because I don't know what these are.
You told me they was clean. You told
Okay.
me they was clean, but you liked the other colorway better.
Okay. We got into a colorway
Because the
debate.
thing is that these aren't even really an OG. It just depends on what is an OG in your eyes. See, you know me, I can always justify any purchase that I make and give you a reason why it can be an OG.
So you're gonna have to explain why this one's an OG when you
I
get
can.
the feeling.
You want me to explain why it's an OG when I open it up?
Yeah. Let us know.
Okay. Well, here I'll take it out the box then. Without
Ooh, big
further
reveal.
ado.
Big reveal. Oh,
Boom.
okay. I know these.
So we got the Adidas LX Con mountaineering.
Okay.
So
still
the
got
white
tag.
mountaineering still got the tag on it. Bought it off of GOAT.
Okay, I do remember when you showed me these.
Yeah, because these came out last year, but I had to have
Yep.
them.
Yeah, because they had like a red and like a kind of
Yeah, and it was like a
red color.
Nah, it was the It was like the orange, brown, and white.
Okay,
pair.
okay, all right, yeah. I remember there was another colorway. To
But
these is dope though.
what's his name had been wearing these too as well. The guy that you like, the white dude, the one that has been wearing stuff with Adidas because he has an Adidas thing with them. He did the movie that made me feel away about the 90s. The 90s film he did, like the skateboarding something. I didn't watch the movie.
Jonah
yet.
Hill.
There we go.
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s.
Woo!
See,
It took us a minute
whatever,
to get there,
whatever.
but
We got there. We got there.
He's
That's
been
all that
rocking
matters.
these?
He hasn't rocked the mountaineering version, but he's rocked the LX Con though.
Okay, well, he's getting them shipped to his house in large troughs.
Large quantities for
So,
sure.
I'm pissed.
But,
I want a freaking sponsorship, man. The way
yeah.
they be bringing these to your house, it's literally like a U-Haul. Of
Yeah,
just like
they just dropped them
Adidas,
off
Adidas,
to James
Adidas,
Harden
Adidas.
too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so basically,
You already know I'm liking the laceless.
yeah, and I like it. It's
already
cool.
know how I'm liking the laceless. And then they buckle. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I like those little unique pieces,
Exactly.
Like, that's something you're not going to see every day.
Bam. It doesn't really do too much, but it is just a look.
It's just for show. But it's
That's
dope.
all it is.
It's dope because you can even rock the top one unhooked. Like, look, put your unique spin on it.
Exactly.
Like, rock it how you want.
Which is why it's an OG.
Shorts, pants, dress pants,
It's
anything.
an OG.
Yeah. All right. So why is it an OG?
So they already had the Adidas LX Con come out last year. They had the few variations. I was interested in the white and it's like the Miami Dolphin colorway, basically. I thought those was heat, and I did want to get those. And you probably can get them for like $60 right now, but it's just not something that I'm doing. I splurged and got the 2 pairs of shoes that I really wanted. And I'm pretty much cool and chilling now, I could use a new pair of Chuck Taylors, but again, I mean, that's nothing.
If you don't just go get those from down the street.
Right. But anyways, so basically it's an OG because it's a collab. So because it's a collab with the white mountaineering, you're not going to get another silhouette of this. They worked with LX Con, Adidas, put this together. You got two colorways to this silhouette. You're not going to get another. LX Con came back, but back in the 90s, they already had basically a shoe.
Okay.
The shoe, in my mind, is not nearly as good as the LX Con. And then this is actually better than the LX Con. With the whole design and the way the layout of this shoe is much better. The LX Con doesn't have these buckles.
Oh, it doesn't? Does it have laces?
It has no laces at all either.
Okay.
But it just doesn't have these buckles.
Oh, I
So
gotta
in
take a
my
look at the
mind,
LX Con
it's
then.
just a step up from the LX Con. So again, you're not gonna get another silhouette of this, therefore it has to be the OG.
Yeah,
And this
okay.
shoe I don't think many people actually know about, nor was it really desired. So
It
you're
also
gonna be
wasn't posted about too.
exactly
The ones that go viral are the ones that
are the ones that everyone go
Yeah,
for.
like,
I feel like if this
it's
had
on the low.
more hype around it and people actually understood what this shoe was, and that it was, a collab, people would actually go for it and pay,
Again,
up
keep
the
it on the
yang
low.
for it. Right.
We want to be able to get these shoes.
I do want people to stay away from it, and I promise you, I can promise you, I will wear this, and someone's gonna stop me and ask me about it. Because
For
I get
sure.
asked about wearing the most simple of shoes that you just don't see. Like this is like you can go anywhere really and get this. Well, you can't go anywhere, but my thing is that this is just so easily accessible, but people just don't realize these type of shoes exist. And so I'm gonna walk down the street and someone's gonna be like, "What are those?" And I'm like, "They're the waffle racers."
Yo,
What
you
are
gotta
these?
understand that since the dawn of time, we've been getting asked about our shoes, which is one
Exactly.
of the reasons why we decided to do this podcast and stuff
Exactly.
like that. Is because not necessarily do we have the most popular things. Like we don't have a lot. Like Blair's got some Jordans, but we not Jordaned out and stuff like that. But we have unique stuff.
Yes, we
and
do.
That's what you'll see as you guys see our sneaker collection or shoe collection. I'm not even gonna say sneakers. You'll see what we got, and we just always get recognized for just having, it's the
Yup.
way we put it
Yup.
together, and then something that people haven't seen. People like, I'll just be rocking like dress shoes, and people like, what's those? Like, I'm like, yeah, I'll let you know too.
Yeah, and that's when I let them know. So the thing is that I promise you, someone will probably ask me about these multiple occasions on multiple wears, and then I'll just tell them it's whatever. It's a LX Con, but it's just the mountaineering. And that's the thing is just there's no real hype around these type of sneakers. These are like, it's a niche type sneaker. But it's only like that right now. But that's how we have like with the Nike Dunks. The Nike Dunks used to be a niche type sneaker, and now Nike Dunks is running no less than 500 on the resale market. So it's one of those things is that once it finally catches wind, it's gonna take the world by storm. I think this shoe is heat. Me personally,
I like them too. I like the laces and I like the buckles on that. It just makes a shoe for me. But explain what White Mountaineering is, because I don't even know. Is that a brand?
Yeah, it is. It is. They do all that like hiking trail and other stuff.
Okay, so
type
similar
of
to
wear.
ACG.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have, but with Adidas, they
I gotta check 'em
collabed a
out.
bunch of times. I also have another White Mountaineering pair. It's the NMD. R1 White Mountaineering. I've yet to wear those as well, but that one is not nearly as heat as that one, as this one is right here. But
I like when these little brands get these collabs. They're starting to,
okay. Well, then I might bring that pair on here just so that we can unveil it and just show people, because that one, man, is probably like 3 years old. So this one I have for a while.
Yeah, they always end up being the most like well put together shoe when they're like with these little brands like the Bodegas, like all those collabs that they did. Like they end up being like really nice. Union, you see what they do on shoe. You can't even call that little anymore.
No, you can't.
Speaking of Union, let's talk L's.
Okay, let's talk else.
Unions, they've released, right? Or
Nah,
they haven't released. But anyway, it's gonna be an L. So Blair, you have some L's that you've taken recently.
Yeah, well, I mean, we sat
happened?
here and we talked about how we were gonna go after the Sean Weatherspoons.
Yeah, I didn't-
Sounds like I went after him by myself,
You
so it
did.
looks
I
like you
dropped
lied
out.
to the viewers.
I dropped out the race. Once I saw how obscure it was and it
Yeah.
wasn't, it was all raffles, I was like,
It was basically
I'm
all
out.
it was basically all raffles. So I entered
that
about
was disappointing though. I don't like when they do that.
well, I mean, I guess that in their mind they're trying to make it as fair as possible. But again, the thing is that if you make multiple email accounts, then you can enter multiple raffles. So my biggest thing is like I'm always like, man, I should do that to increase my chances to get the shoe. But then what do
Who
I
has the
do if I
time?
win all 10 of them? Then I got 10 pairs. You know what I
You
mean?
start reselling.
No, that's true. You could, even though I'm not really.
But
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
a
even
reseller.
exactly.
Yeah.
I would just keep all 10 to be honest. Just rock them and have a couple on ice.
Yeah. So I went after those. I entered about 10 to 12 raffles, I want to say, and then they were just all slowly coming in. You were not selected. You were not selected. You were not selected, and it doesn't surprise me. So it looks like I didn't win not a single raffle. Truth be told, that's what I expected, but. You always got to increase your chances by going for all of them. So for just about every website that was listed on Sneaker News of shoes that were going to be that were going to carry the shoe and have the shoe available, I went after all of them. And then I let Sydney over here know, and whatever, she didn't go after him. So
Look, I don't do all that. All right, so
raffles aren't even difficult.
they're not, but it's just gonna be an L anyways. So I didn't want to go after and get my heart broke since I already been taking so many. But what I took an L on recently was the what was that? The Space Force that I was asking.
Yeah.
That I was talking about. So I had sneakers.
The 3/4 or whatever.
Yeah, the
three
3/4.
quarters.
Yeah, three. I don't know what it is, but that's the one I went after. It's similar to like a Nike Dunk. It kind of looks like it just looks like a little bit better version of it.
Yeah, and a blazer all in one.
Yeah.
I like the John McEnroes, but
Kind of like got a little retro feel to it, but went to the sneakers app, had them notified me at a time that I was busy, but as soon as I got a break, they were gone, nowhere to purchase. But it was sad because it was an affordable shoe. I think it was $160, and they looked dope, but again, took an L. So that was the only thing I went after that I wasn't able to get. But what you going after next?
Oh yeah, the 700 V3, the Zale or whatever. That one comes out on the 29th of August. Also, The Yeezy Bread, like I always mention that as well. The Yeezy Basketball that comes out in September, I'll go after those. I mean that's pretty much it, unless there's something that ends up sneaking up, like the Air Max 96. I did see that that's rumored to return towards the end of the year, so you might as well go ahead and put
Air Max guy.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and put that in my box already and say that I own that, because the minute that drops, you can go ahead and just add that, because also that's going to be a shoe that not many people care too much about, I believe.
Again,
it's gonna be massive overseas, massive. Like everyone's gonna have a pair overseas, but over here in the stateside, I don't really think too many people care much about the Air Max 96, which is very unfortunate, because if you see what that Air Max 96 looks like in that OG purple, and that red, and that white, and that black, yeah.
I'm already liking those colors, so yeah. I haven't seen the shoe, but I'm pretty sure I'll like
Fire.
it.
Yeah.
But correction, they are the Skyforce. That's what I was talking about, and they were only $85. So
yeah, that ain't much.
Yeah.
That ain't much
but
at all.
I didn't get it, and then when I went back to clicking, I mean, either that or I don't. You got to show me more about the sneakers app, because I don't be knowing how to navigate it.
Okay.
Because I'm like trying to click purchase and it's not showing up. So maybe I don't know. I'm just taking L's on the sneakers app. I'm not feeling it so far.
But the resale value on that shoe can't be that high then at 85. Because I mean, again, I refer to the Nike Dunks, but usually when a shoe is like 100 and under, it ain't too much. But because I guess Nike Dunks have taken the world by storm now, they run for 500. But usually shoes like that and that under, it doesn't cost you that much, because again, if you sell a shoe that was 100 for like 100 more, you know, that's $100 profit right there. So
yeah. They shouldn't be too difficult to get on the back end, though, for sure. You're right. But to touch on what's coming up, a couple latest releases. You know, Mamba Day's coming up. R.I.P. Kobe. It's going to be that 824. So they're releasing a lot of his shoes. The Kobe 5 Pro Tros are coming out in various colorways. I wasn't going to get any more of, like, the basketball shoes. But, you know, I've always been, you know, with these Kobe shoes. I got like at least 3 pairs of Kobe, so I might have to.
I don't own any pair of Kobe's.
Yeah, you not. Yeah, but you don't really own like performance basketball shoes, though, do you?
No.
Yeah. See, he don't do that.
No, I mean once we stopped hooping, that was it.
That was it.
Yeah,
I didn't stop. So once you stopped hooping, see, I still be playing. I still play a little bit. So, but these Kobe's, I might just rock to like or buy to rock out in the wild, or I might hoop in them. I don't know yet. But I think I got to get a pair in Kobe's honor.
Yeah.
I don't like the MVP colorway, which is that gold. I don't like all that writing on it. But I do like these. That one's cool. Yeah, the purple, black, and gold ones.
Coolish.
They're releasing those Kobe 5 Pro Tros. They'll also have a bunch of other Kobe's coming out too, I'm sure. But those are the ones that are coming in the near future. Mamba Day 824. So.
As in a few days.
Yep. A couple days if you're watching this podcast, probably it's been passed already. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll be on the road, so I won't really pull over to get that. I mean,
is there a shoe that's gonna make you pull over?
There is a Nike Waffle Racer. Nope, it's not even available. It's just on eBay for bid right now. It's on the extremely low price side right now of like $24, and it's the OG pair. It's in the green colorway, not the Oregon, but it's in the green pair colorway. So if it stays that low, around 5:58 p.m. Will be when I pull over to go for them, because that's basically no money at all.
Yeah, that's
and that's
cheap.
For an OG new inbox from a long time ago. Yeah,
that sounds like you better get that. Sounds like you better be pulling over.
Well, the thing is that there's 2 days left on the bid, and there's only one bidder so far. But I don't know what's gonna happen between now and then. You see what I'm saying?
I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna take a L.
But my thing is, if it stays low when it's 10 seconds left, I'm gonna go ahead and slide that bid in. I'll just put it at a ridiculous number. Obviously, I would never pay it at that price, but you put it at that just so that everyone else can't outbid you if it's that low. If it's high, then obviously there's no point in going after it.
Yeah.
And bye OG. But you know, OGs are me, and I need them in a box over here.
Yeah.
$20 is like, you know what I mean? That's gas money, and I don't fill up the tank, so it ain't really that much.
I fill up my tank.
With 20?
No, not with 20. Heck no, not with 20.
Oh, you fill up every time you go and get
SUV.
gas.
Come on
you
now,
crazy.
Bro.
You don't feel that.
So also releasing again though is the Kill Shot. So you have the navy.
I have the navy. I do not have the red, nor do I have the green.
The green is releasing on the 25th.
Okay.
For $90. So they're not expensive, but shoot, should I get the green or should I wait for the red? Should I get the red? Well, the
red's already available.
Reds are out, yeah.
The red's already available on the sneakers app.
Yeah.
In almost a full size run, I want to say.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm still debating, but I got to get the Kill Shots. Those is dope, man. Those
the
are
Kill
just some dope
Shots is clean.
shoes. But what I wanted to show you, so it looks like in stock on sneakers app though is something Blair wanted. You wanted the This Is Trash Space Hippie, but you didn't want the lows.
I wanted the threes.
Yeah, what is this one? The low? Oh, it's the 4.
Yeah, you see how it's still available? That's why.
Yeah, it's still available
the
for
threes,
$130.
The threes would not have been available.
I'll throw these up, but yeah, I'm not liking these. The Space Hippie 4.
I mean, you might as well get you a pair of OG Hirachis if you're gonna look at those.
Yeah, I'm not really
You know what I
feeling
mean?
these, but yeah, they do have that Hirachi feel. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm not really feeling those. But okay, so that. Ooh.
Yeah, in a full size run. See, that's the
Was this
daybreak.
the Daybreak you was talking about? The
Yeah,
toe
but see,
pads?
that's not an OG though. See how it's the see-through? OG
Yeah, I'm about to
wasn't
cop
see-through.
these right now.
OG
Am I
is
gonna do a live cop? A live cop on the sneakers
No,
app?
I mean, they kept the tab true to form though. That Nike with the check is true to form. That's how it's supposed to look. But my thing is that it's clear. So because it's clear, it doesn't make it OG. So in my mind, I was just like, that's a pass. I'll just try to catch an OG slipping one day, whether it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever. Or if they just decide to re-release an OG, then I'll go ahead and go after it. Those shoes Kanye loves. Did you see him posted it on
Black
Twitter?
Menta,
The
Air Zoom.
the Zoom type something, not necessarily that colorway, but he was like, I love them. And then everybody was like, oh, I know Adidas has to be punched in the air right now. Cause you know.
Yeah, because you technically, like, if you watch, on that note, if you watch a lot of, what's that show? YouTube show with Joe LaPuma. Sneaker shopping.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
a lot of the
I was
Adidas
like, I know where you're going with it. Mhm.
A lot of the Adidas athletes will just buy a gang of Adidas. It's like,
Yeah, because they ain't got no
okay,
choice.
yeah.
Right. But it's like you already got those shoes at the house. They
exactly.
give them
Why
to
are you
you.
buying them for
Yeah, but it's all about
$5,000?
that branding. But I think Kanye, in his mind, he's like, he just don't care. It's like, he
That's
knows
how
he
I would
run.
be too, though.
Right. But he knows he runs things over there at Adidas. So it's
Yeah.
like, you can just be like, those is hard. Right. Like, it's like, I love, Nikes to death, and obviously I have no deal with Nike, but I can sit here and say these is heat,
even if we
and don't
get-
feel the pressure about
If
it.
I ever got a deal, I would still be talking about other brands. Like, shit.
Right. You just can't get caught wearing other brands. Then,
Yeah,
that's when you're done.
I'll do it in the dark, in the dark. Shout out YG.
I knew you was going to say that.
But yeah, I mean, as far as upcoming releases and what I want to cop, I'm taking my time with it. I don't even know. I'm a mess right now as far as what I want. But there is something I'm bidding on that I want to talk about. I don't necessarily want to reveal what it is, but
Okay.
if I do, it's going to be like a holy grail
Okay.
shoe for sure. But that's something I'm bidding on. It's going to cost me a pretty penny. It's looking like I'm going to have to fork over the cash for it.
What's forking over cash?
It's going to be in the 5s.
Oof. Oh, then I already know what you want.
Yeah, you might know.
Then I already know what you want.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's going to be in the 5s. Look,
That's crazy.
I don't
mean,
ever
I
want to
can't
spend
talk,
that much.
but that's crazy.
Yeah, you can't talk because you dropped 5. I've dropped 5
Yeah, I've dropped them on the Yeezys, but
on the Yeezys, and I've dropped
but-
5 on the Undefeateds. So,
But, I mean, I ain't done that in years.
sometimes we do drop it, but we don't feel good about it. I was walking out the store like, look.
you walk out of there sweating like, what did
I was like, why'd I do this?
Let me hurry up
But,
and get in the car
yeah.
before I change my mind.
Let me keep looking at the shoe so I just like keep feeling good because when you drop
that type of money.
more than 280, I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
when you drop a
sweating.
C note like on a shoe, that's man.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. It does not feel good, but sometimes you just gotta have it, and that's one of those instances where I had to have it. But as we wrap, what we got coming next episode? Probably another couple reveals.
Yeah, I mean, I got something for the people.
He's got something for the people, so
something for the
we'll take a
people.
look at what Vinny's got and talk more releases. Stay locked in, stay tuned, stay laced. It is the Slate Lace Gang. We out.